to cover. And I'll be showing few simulations, so how these digital twins work, and how, as a business, right, we can monitor these digital twins, and how that will help us, right? So this perspective, I'll be moving. And the first one, so this is something I would like to talk about, introduction and motivation. So why this artificial intelligence has, been introduced in this healthcare. So if you look at this healthcare landscape is growing rapidly in respective to population, and so there are a number of chronic diseases, and of course there are shortages of healthcare providers in the sense, it includes doctors, nurses, and technicians. There are a lot of things. So this is the main aim, right? The AI is powered into this healthcare sector. So this is not to replace the human. That's not the idea actually. It helps human to make the process easier and efficient manner. That's what the idea is. So this is one thing. And another one thing is definitely the data becomes huge now. You take, by simple images like, CT, MRI, and PET images, ultrasound images, X-ray images. So there are high volumes of, we are generating, hospitals or healthcare industries are generating a huge volume of images actually. So that is another one reason this AI should be introduced, because through this artificial intelligence, we are able to get more insights, right? If you just think about that, there is no AI, and it is very hard to analyze this kind of images and understand what they are actually. So this is something, another one reason we have this artificial intelligence in the healthcare. And of course, AI is now mature enough to impact imaging. So earlier, right, so we were hesitating, right, to use this AI in the healthcare. So nowadays, even you might have heard that Robo has started, clinical surgeries, fully automated or partially automated. That way, now the AI is mature. And actually speaking, we are moved from image interpretation to intelligent imaging pipeline. So that is another one factor we need this AI. And next thing, digital transformation opens the door for digital twins. That's another one point I would like to highlight. And hospitals are becoming highly connected systems now, right? So these are the few reasons we are supposed to have artificial intelligence uh, in this healthcare sector. And what is the final hook I just want to highlight? The future is not AI replacing humans. Well, of course, there are replacement, but AI plus clinician and plus digital twin plus smart hospital, so is equal to augmented care. So that is the main focus of this AI powered in healthcare, right? So this is something I would like to highlight regarding why this AI should be in healthcare sector. I would jump on directly into this topic. What is digital twin? So normally, I would like to highlight few things now, right? So you all know that, right? There is a space station, right? So they are completely owned by NASA and SpaceX, so, right? The different owners are there, right? They are own space station. So how they build this space nation, and how they monitor and manage, how do they fix the bugs from here? So this digital twin technology plays an important role. So what I'm trying to say, this digital twin is not a dedicated one for this healthcare. On the other hand, this digital twin is a technology that's been already introduced in different domain like health. manufacturing, etc., etc., and robotics, etc. And here, this digital twin can also be used in healthcare for that augmented care. So that is the idea. So if you look at that space station, they are simulating everything. So complete space. I mean, we have real-time station, or physically we have that station, but they are creating something virtually right here. And then through that virtual, they are simulating something. Suppose if they are going to introduce some new component, or if they are going to predict something in that space station, how this component will work after 2 months, after 6 months, or we are going to introduce this component, and then how the prediction will be, or how the space station status will be. So everything they will be doing from here. They won't go there and implement, check everything. So everything happens here. And then once all the things are success, and then they plan for a space station travel. And then they implement that and they come. So this is what happen normally. So same thing. So what is then a digital twin? It's a virtual replica. Otherwise, we can say it's a virtual model, right? And then of physical objects, or systems or processes that use artificial intelligence to analyze real-time data, simulate scenarios, and predict outcomes. So this is what I told, right? What is digital twin means about. But here, how can we use this healthcare? And I would like to highlight one example at this moment. So in healthcare, real world patient, organ, then device, there are a lot of medical devices on there, scanner and MRI devices, right? See a CT scanner, many stuffs on there. And technical point of view, talk about the technicians are using many devices. So all are coming under this objects, physical objects in healthcare. Even your hospital system, your hospital building, everything can be considered as physical objects. So this can be implemented using digital twin. And of course, you are able to update or monitor everything using these digital twin concepts. So what is the main idea of using this digital twin in our healthcare? So it allows clinicians or hospital administrator to simulate outcomes, predict risk, personalize treatments, and improve operations. So these are the main ideas, right, behind this, digital twin can be introduced in, if it is introduced in healthcare domain. So if you look at this one, right, we have digital twins revolutionizing the healthcare, right? So now we are moving from, physical to edge and cloud computing. So that's what, see here. So now we are having a real physician, okay, for example, right? So they are monitoring everything, and manually they are checking MRI, and is there any other scan images, right? They are checking, and physically they check, right? And the patients, everything. So that's what happens, most of the areas. So in future, everything will be diagnosed, can be diagnosed, right, using this digital twins technology. So that is the idea here. If you look at this diagnosis of enhancement, you're diagnosing something, right, and as well as you're predicting something, maybe anything, right? You're predicting cancer or diabetic, or calcium deficiency in future. Maybe lot of stuffs are there actually, and real-time monitoring. Real-time monitoring how your heart works actually, pumps actually. So not only the patient, so each and every organ, how your organ works, right? So that can be done using these digital twins. And of course, your drug development. So suppose they are prescribing one drug for the patient, and how that drug will work for in your body, right? So for or in your organs, so can be predicted. So everything can be done using these digital twins. So this is what the idea of a digital twin, and how this digital twin will be playing an important role in this healthcare. I just would like to repeat, it's a virtual model and model of physical objects in healthcare, as I said, right? So patients and organ devices, etc., etc. They are all physical objects, and if you want to get or update anything from these physical objects, probably this digital twin technology can be very, very useful. And through that, so this healthcare sector players can simulate anything as well as prediction, as well as personalizing treatments, improve operation. So this is something I would like to share about digital twin and its role in healthcare. Okay. So next one, as I told, right, I have already highlighted this one. So digital twins help in early detection of disease and personalized treatment, safer surgeries, optimized hospital operations, predictive maintenance equipment. And here I have given one simple image. So how this one actually? So this is the physical object, and you can call it as, we call him a patient. And the real-time data will be passing into the model actually. So this is what our twin, digital twin. So here you can call him as a physical twin, right? So his real-time data will be sending to this digital twin. It's a kind of model. It's a kind of model of these physical objects. And with the date and time, so all the things are passing into the digital twins. And in the digital twins, right, there are a lot of functionality components. So that functionality components will be working on that data. I could say that the component is called as AI. So in high level, I'm talking about artificial intelligence. So if you deep dive into it, probably you can use any kind of machine learning models. You can use, up to latest LLMs, right? You may try to implement that functionalities, even deep learning models, right? If possible, ML models, right? So there is no restriction, and this AI will be playing in that functionality, and based on based on the result, based on the process as well as functionality, we have to use that model implementation. Then finally, the patient will get some insight. So this is what happens in this digital twin, and how AI will be used in this digital twin. This is what happens actually. Okay. So they are becoming a central part of smart hospitals, AI-driven healthcare, and precision medicine. So if you want to have smart hospitals, okay, in future or not now, live, right? So what, current also, right? So if you want to have, so definitely these digital twins will help you. For example, you know that Apollo hospitals, right? So they are using this digital twins for hospital management actually. So if they want to monitor how many beds are there, and what want to check outpatients, inpatient, right? So ICU density, everything can be monitored, right, through this digital twin. If you have to create a model, and then through that model, you can monitor everything, provided you have to pass the real-time data. So passing real-time data, it's a big thing. Probably you can use IoT technologies like sensors or etc., or some real-time data through cloud. So whatever it is. So this is the idea behind digital twins, and where do we use, right? And then what is the ideology, right, to use this digital twins, right? Okay. If you look at this one in health,
Sir, I think your mic is muted. Can you please unmute, sir?
Actually, someone unmuted me. I think they don't like to talk. Okay, that is fine. Hope you're, audible, right?
Yes, you're audible now, sir.
That's great. If you look at this diagram, right, as I told, right, I was telling different components. What are the different components, we have in this digital twin technology? And as I told, this healthcare base and patient base. So these are the primary actors, right? And they will be taking place in this digital twin. And I told that, right, suppose you are going to monitor one patient or some kind of devices. So that is what here come. That kind of thing will be coming at this area. But here we are monitoring a patient, right? And then who is monitoring that one? So from the healthcare base, probably the doctor or nurse or kind of any technicians. So they will be monitoring this patient base. So that's what I told, two different primary actors in this digital technology. So this I'm talking, what I actually speaking, the way of implementing the digital twin technology in real world. So that's what I'm trying to come out. Right? So wanted to share. Okay. So this patient base will be connected with data repositories, first of all. So that is the first step, right, to implement this digital technology. Sorry, digital twin. So kind of patient medical images or prescriptions or any kind of sensor data. As I told, right, the collecting the data from the physical objects, right? So will be, from different data sources. So you see here telehealth, health records, sensor data. So that's what I told IoT can be used for this digital twin technology. It's a big thing actually. It is not a simply can be implemented, but there are a lot of technicians, engineers should be involved. But AI is one of the components used in these digital technologies. That's what. So again, text data or image data, wearable data, clinical data. So these are the various data sources we can get from the patient base. So that should be stored in for particular data repository. So that repository can be a huge volume of DB. Otherwise, you can store it in a cloud storage area. So that way you can start this digital twin technology actually. So once that is done, probably we have to do some pre-processing. Okay. So that is where that's what we are doing in this data warehouse. So, we cannot use that data directly. For example, you have an image. So it cannot be used that image as it is. Something you need to do, process can be done, something vectorized. And you have health records that can be as an image. They might have, take a photo of that prescription and then they load it. So we need to pre-process this kind of data, and probably if need, we have to analyze it, and evaluation based, we have to evaluate it. So there are a lot of stuffs on there should be happen on that raw data actually. So that's what happening in this data warehouse area. So simply saying, just we are managing the raw data, and we are, if it is needed, we are processing that raw data. And there are a lot of processor involved, right? So to understand the data, you may apply these statistics. Okay, you may apply these statistics. And for understanding, you may apply some analytics approach. Okay, want to understand, right? You may apply that analytic approach. And then probably you may evaluate that data, whether that data is right or wrong, can be useful or not. There are many stuffs are involved actually. Probably again here this classification point of view, if you say, right? So sometimes, so this IoT data comes in. Probably we have to classify the data based on the time interval, or there are different stuffs are actually thing. But one thing here I would like to highlight, if you want to implement this technology for multiple patients, you just think about that level. Okay, here we are implementing, I'm focusing more on a patient, but this should be this repository, this warehouse, as well as this model will be the common component to all the patients. Okay, so that way, just you think about it. So that is the reason we need to go this data warehouse, data repository process for each and every patient. So once that is done, and that data are ready actually, so that patient raw data are ready now, and they can apply, the machine learning algorithms or AI algorithms can be applied on that data. So as I told, you are predicting a lot of things, right, from that data, right? So that is the reason probably you can use this machine learning for digital twins, and then algorithms should be used, and the predictive models, model tuning, forecasting models, intelligent automations. So these are the various concepts can be implemented. So what is this predictive models? Right? So classifications as well as regression algorithms and a lot of deep learning algorithms. So forecasting model in the sense, probably you can use time series algorithms. A lot of algorithms are there. Actually, you can use that one. So this is what the third component, machine learning algorithms. So here I have given machine learning. Probably this machine learning algorithm can be replaced with any kind of thing. I mean, deep learning or our LLMs or LCM. So LCM, this is a large concepts model. So there are, but I could say there is no dedicated model. Don't think that way. So we should have some dedicated model LLMs, not that way. So I'm not going to talk about that one, but if you want, I can highlight later. But here, AI means we are applying deep learning or LLM or any other stuffs actually. Okay. So these doctors, right, they are, as I told, it's another one component, right? So through what they are monitoring this patient is. So through some medical application or any other artificial intelligence UI, or through mobiles or any other gadgets, or to teletherapy. So there are a lot of stuff. Not only that, and probably they may use chatbot items. Okay, or robotics can use that one. So this output can be used, right? And then emergency medical service. So there are different domain you can apply this digital domain, and then this insights can be given to these different areas. That's what I would like to say here. Okay, I'm moving next slide. Yeah. Okay. So I want to elaborate the same thing actually. Okay, here I told a digital twin and a physical twin. So now the physical twin is what called as our patient or any kind of medical objects. So they are physical twin. And how they are interacting with each other, and what is the component we have at digital twin as physical twin. See here, this physical twin, they are directly interacting, and what kind of data they are sharing. I mean, sensor hardware providers are there, and through them they are sharing the data. I mean, physical twin sharing the data, and here facility employees are there, right? I mean, some human beings will be there. So through them we are able to share the data to the digital twin. So if you want to speak, you please, otherwise go on mute. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, just see this. And I told you this is a reference architecture. So you see this one, this digital twin. Just think about it. It's not a single person, right? You see this digital twin can be connected with research institute. For example, one medical institute is there, and we have built one digital twin, and that can be used by providers, right? Providers in the sense service providers. I mean, the doctors, nurse, or any other technicians. They can use this digital twin. They are the user. And another one is the research institutes. Suppose someone is doing some research in that same organization, and they need the data. They can also use this one. So these are the different users as well as reference models to implement our digital twin technology here. So we should not strict more on, okay, one patient, he will be monitored by the doctor or nurse, someone, not that way. So this is the component. If you build this digital twin, can be used by any kind of providers or users. That's what I'm trying to say here. So some other vendors or providers, I mean users or data providers, someone may need the data from the digital twin, right? So they can use this digital twin and they can get it. Again, DD developers and probably if you, biosystem engineers, advisor. So there are multiple users can interact with the digital twin and they can get the insight from it. Okay, good. So I'll be moving on. So digital twin end-to-end process flow. So already I have highlighted this one, but anyway, I'll be talking clearly about the way of implementing this digital twin environment. So there are, four different environments. One is data acquisition layer, and from there, right, we are moving to data integration and pre-processing layer. And third one will be patient model consultation layer. And third one is decision support and clinical interface layer. So these are the different layers we have in this digital twin. Okay, what is this data acquisition layer? So as I told, right, suppose physical objects, maybe patient or devices or anything, okay, right? Then the images of medical images like CT scan images or X-ray images or any kind of images, right? ECG, EHC, right? Anything. So they are the data and we need to collect all the data regarding that particular implementation. Suppose you are going to create a digital twin for heart model. I mean, for that heart disease identification model, if you are going to, build one digital twin, probably you can do that. Right. And then, so this data acquisition layer will be taken care of that actually. So we have to collect all the data regarding the particular application, what you are going to implement, right? So that's happening in the data acquisition layer. So that is coming from different data sources, as I told, right? Wearables, right? As well as EHR, EMR data and medical sources, different medical imaging sources are there. And you are collecting those data, right? That is the first layer you are having in this architecture. And next thing is we are moving to next layer, data integration and pre-processing layer. So what is this data integration and pre-processing layer? Probably we have to normalize the data and imaging pre-processing, like we have to segmentation or is there any signal filtration? Everything we have to do in this region. I mean, this layer, which is called as data integration and pre-processing layer. So that's what here, it is same thing repeating. Real-time data ingestion happens actually here. Okay. So next thing is patient model construction layer. So patient model construction layer in the sense, for example, we are going to build one digital twin for a patient. So we need to create a model. Probably it could be 3D model. So we need to build, create a model for that particular patient. Or if you want to focus more on particular organ, then of course we need to build or design a 3D model for that organ actually. Probably it's a heart or lungs, livers, kidney. There are many organs out there. We need to build a model for that actually. Model in the sense it's a 3D model. It's a kind of design. Okay. So that is done again. Once that is done, mainly this is what the patient model construction layer here, where the complete functionality happens at this area. For example, you see this, these are the few things. Physiological simulation or blood flow simulation, heart electrical activity, right? And lung ventilation simulation, right? So what is this actually, this process, right? So physically you are unable to test or check everything on the with the patient. So if you want to some ventilations simulations, or if you want to increase or decrease the simulation, right? What happens? So we cannot test it directly with the patient, right? And then tumor growth prediction, right? So what is this tumor growth prediction? So already that the patient is diagnosed with tumor, and then we cannot wait for, okay, we will see after 2 months, 3 months, not like that. So we have taken that particular tumor, train model, and then we will be ingesting some factors or data, and then we will be monitoring how the tumor will grow. And again, this one can be explained in different manner. We are medicating the particular patient for a tumor. Okay, the type person is diagnosed with tumor, and we have to test with some medication. Okay, some drugs. Okay, we are prescribing. The doctors are prescribing. Then how that will be simulate that one. We can test it everything through this layer. Here where we are writing everything, that functionality, everything will be in this layer actually. So how that drug will be react to that particular disease. So everything can be monitored through that. That's what I'm saying. This is one thing, okay, tumor growth prediction or drug response. This is what exactly I told, right? Drug response simulation. So this is something we cannot test with the patient, right? Instead, we use this digital twin, we create a model, and then whatever we want to test, in healthcare I'm talking about, if you want to test, you can do that. Not only this drug response, there are many things. Suppose you have to, if you want to monitor the heart functionality, you can do that. Right. So there are many things, right? You can do that. Okay. Again, risk scoring. Again, that's what I told. So how the block will be, right, in next 2 months or 3 months. So okay, if it goes like this, there are cancer is diagnosed, and then what will be the risk? Okay, after 3 months, 4 months. So there are many things happen. So what if scenario testing, treatment optimization, outcome prediction. So these are the various stuff can be implemented in this layer. So this one treatment optimization in the sense we prescribe some medicines, right? And then you are simulating, that drug response. Probably you may find out that the response is not proper manner. It's not up to the mark. Probably you can optimize your treatment. You can go with different direction. So this is what happens here. Actually, what I'm trying to say, this functionality will be written in this functionality layer, which is called as patient model construction layer. And last one is your output layer, decision support and clinical interface layer. So interface can be anything. As I told, right, probably you may develop some web browser, right? And then you may check everything through that user interface, or mobile devices, or any other physical devices, right? You can use that one. So for that, so here some few things are already I have given, right? IoT, KTs, and Kafka. So these are the few technologies, right, for streaming data, to get the streaming data, and et cetera, et cetera. So that's the reason mentioned like this. But outputs, personalized dashboards, that's what I told, right? So suppose we are monitoring not only one patient, so there are a lot of patients can be monitored. So personalized dashboard can be created, and then predictive alerts. Well, there are a lot of different stuffs can be implemented using this data. That's what I'm trying to say. So based on the data, you are able to, we can implement this one. So drug dosing recommendation. Suppose we are getting, so you are simulating the drug response, and yeah, this doctor is receiving the recommendation from this digital twin, and then he is saying, okay, this dose is probably we need to increase the dose, or we need to decrease the dose. That kind of recommendation this will get. Okay, so there are lot of things can be done using this digital twin in this healthcare. But only thing is, right, so at least we must know this one. So as I told, this is a reference architecture, and these are the few components, right? And we will be moving to next. So I would like to talk about a few things on real time. Okay. So this is lung digital twin for COVID arts. So this is one example, right? Used by, so already this Cleveland Clinic or Dassault Systems. So already they are using this digital twin technology, and they have implemented already this one. So what they are doing actually, they are getting the input as chest CT and ventilator parameters, blood oxygen levels. So these are the inputs to this system, to their system they have implemented. And what they are simulating. So lung ventilation distribution, how the lung ventilation, I mean, the distribution is there. They supply blood oxygen, right, into that. I mean, so you just think about this is not a, they are not doing everything in the physically, right? Just think about that way. They have already created a model for this lung digital twin, and then they are simulating. So, for example, one patient is admitted, and because of COVID, he is suffering, right? And then they will be using this digital technology and create a model for his lung. And then they will be supplying input through their model or through their system to that model only. Okay. Then that simulation will help us to take a lot of decisions. So you see this precision ventilation, avoid ventilator-induced injury, and improved oxygenation and survival. So this is one real-time use case that can be implemented here. So this is what I told. Look at this. It's a 3D model, all right, that is been already implemented. And so this blood oxygen level, right? Already this model is AI functionality is already built. And then this guy, I mean, getting some oxygen flow, right? And then this is predict ventilation requirements, everything will happen here. And then through somewhere, I mean, right? So this digital twin will be updated actually. So see this one, if you look at this one, here the input will be, as I told, chest CT, ventilator parameters, and blood oxygen level, right? So this output will be getting through this device. So what is the oxygen level particular for a particular patient? So this is what happens in this real-time case actually. I would jump on next one. Okay, this is quite interesting actually. So ICU digital twin for bed management. So this is what I told. So hospital, I mean Apollo hospitals and NHS Trust UK based hospital. They are already using this hospital, second, hospital digital twin platform already. So through this ICU digital twin, they are able to monitor different thing actually. You see this used by Apollo Hospital and digital twin tracks, ventilator availability they are able to monitor, and they can monitor nurse workload and patient deterioration score, medication and oxygen usage. Everything can be monitored using this bed management. Okay, and next thing is, what is the predictive output? So when beds will free. So probably we can monitor that also. And any questions? Okay. So which patients will need ICU escalation, right? So you just don't, no need to sit near patient, and if it is needed, or we need to escalate the ICU, something, no need to do that one. So from a single desk, we are able to monitor this customized. So you are seeing one customized device, right? I mean UI. So from here, we are able to monitor the patient's actual status, whether that patient need any escalation, right? Or I mean, he's doing good or not, right? His status is going critical or not. There are many things. And there are a lot of, I'm completely, all the beds are full in that particular ICU. And what about oxygen shortage? So these are all, the main things, right, in a hospital infrastructure we need to have. But if you implement this digital technology, it is very easy way, right, to manage everything and also the effective manner. So that there will be no much human interaction. Of course, the human will be monitoring this one, but all the alerts, right? All the notification insights we will be getting through this digital twin options. Okay. And of course, the outcome, better resource planning and improved patient safety. So this is what. So likewise, we are able to implement this digital twin in different applications, different use cases in our healthcare actually. Uh, Probably I'll be taking you to one simulation. So I just want to give some feel. I'm not going to uh, take a complete end-to-end process, but I'm showing this one user interface, right? So same manner, if you want to see, I just want to simulate that one using some other tool. That's what my plan actually, so that you will be getting, okay, what is output of this digital technology, digital twin technology, right? And where are we applying this one? You may feel that one. So that is the idea. I just would like to share other screen. 1 second, I stop share and I'll pick other screen and share with you again. So I'll be preparing that screen. Okay, let's start share. Okay. So hope my screen is visible. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So I'm using one cloud application. Actually, it's a simulation tool, right? I told one application Apollo hospitals using, right? They want to monitor their waiting room. So it's not a kind of monitoring through CCTV actually, right? This is something, okay, monitoring and how far our patient comes in, and then uh, different things, right? Whether the crowd will be managed, right? So many things will be monitored. I would like to give two things here. First, we will see this hospital waiting room. This how this usually. Wait a second, it's loading. So see this. Maybe I'll go with 3D. Okay. So this is what actually they are experiencing from this digital twin actually. See, as I told, right, Apollo hospitals are using for complete management, but this is only for waiting room. Okay, and this is what I told, right? We have to simulate first of all the 3D model for our physical objects, right? Not only the patient, as I told, physical object can be anything, right? And if you look at this is what the actual model and how they are coming. And so these are, I mean, probably you see these are all doctors and how each and every doctors are engaged with this. So this is kind of, insight they are getting through this user interface. Okay. So you may think that, okay, we may monitor everything in this CCTV. It's not that way, but different stuff. So you see this statistical point of view, right? There are many things you are able to do that, and then see this is what model and logic, right? Okay. So if you look at this logic, actually, this is what I told. One patient comes in, for example, okay, just assume that, right? And probably we'll be talking about different examples. So someone goes to a supermarket and how the pattern will be. Okay, so that's what I would like to highlight here. This is not monitoring, yes, simply the waiting room. What is the pattern actually, patients are follows here, right? That is something you'll be getting as an input here, inside here. Simple example, right? I may say one, customer goes to a supermarket, and then that supermarket finds one pattern. Whoever buy milk as well as egg, they also buy bread. So this is kind of a pattern actually. Right. So based on that, they will keep all the items, nearby. So this is what I'm saying. So what is the logical flow in this hospital waiting room? How they are managing, right? If there is any issue happens, so that way we are able to, get the insights from this, right? And again, this one. So this is a 3D image, say same thing. So this is one application. And probably what I'm trying to say here, suppose if you want to, but here this simulation doesn't allow me to give the input actually. That's what I'm trying to say. You can experience that how the model or digital twin works in this, but probably I can give you another one example. Okay, this is heart oscillations. Okay, I'll run it. 1 second. Just refresh it. Probably I ran it. That's the reason it's not coming up again. Experiment 1, experiment. Yeah. See, I'll be running one simulation now. This is for heart oscillation. Okay. 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. Okay. So we'll carry on. So you all know that, right? What is heart oscillation, right? So just assume that we are monitoring one patient. 1 second. Just someone. Okay. So some patient heart oscillation, right? So you know what is oscillation? It's a kind of you are referring or you are monitoring the fluctuations in heart rate actually. How your heart rate is. See here, this is what the heart rate of the particular patient. So you must know one thing. As I told again and again, I'm telling this is you are getting the data from patient, right? Right. This is the live data. You are getting the patient, and it's a kind of ECG, right? You are getting, and then that data will be passing into this model actually, right? That model will be predicting this one. So how it goes, actually, the fluctuation happens, how it is happens, whether it is normal, I mean, it's a healthy oscillation, or it is somewhat complex stuff, right? So there are a lot of things can be monitored here, right? And what I'm trying to say, I just increase these two values here, okay? Then this is where the actual process comes into this play, actually. And we are getting this actual data. And what happens if I increase this EPS value? So actually speaking, so this EPS, it's a value, frankly speaking, I don't know this, right? But increasing these values, so how the fluctuations will be, what fluctuations will be. You see here, uh, it is getting slow. Hope you are able to see, right? Okay. This, see that marks actually, the fluctuations is getting decreased here. Okay. So similar way, all right? So you are able to, this is what I told, this is what the functionality action we have to do. So here where we introduce A, in this point, we are introducing the A actually, right? A will be getting these two inputs, and already we have built AI models or AI components using any different, I mean, machine learning algorithms, right? So that will predict this value actually. See, this is now the fluctuation again getting different, right? Now you see this different one. So this is the manner you are able to understand the particular patient heart fluctuations, and you may easily get some insights. Okay, what kind of symptoms he'll be having, or why this sensation, if we increase this EPS X0, what happens? So then it's a kind of simulation of that model. I mean, the physical object, right? That organ, right? So then they will be knowing that one. So using this EPS value, X0 value, they will be knowing that, okay, this uh, fluctuation, right, maybe going this way or this way if we are giving. So we have, based on that, they have to recommend some kind of medication. So that's what, okay, they will be trying to do that actually. Okay. So likewise, so we are able to perform many stuffs here. So this is what actually the final product of our digital twin actually. So probably use this, I'll be sharing this link. If anyone wants, just go and check different applications, what happens, so that you may feel how this technology works. And I'll be taking again to the, okay, see here, the same website. Okay, you are having a lot of applications. So I have taken only the healthcare. But if you look at this manufacturing, right? So just want to tell you, okay, not only in healthcare, this digital twin, you are able to apply in different sectors. You see that one in IT, games, right? And test models, asset management, finance, defense. There are many areas we may apply this digital twin. So it's what, Industrial Revolution 6.0, this AI powered, that could be the things, right? So if you look at this manufacturing, okay, and so distribution center, how the distribution center will be working, right? And then solar panel production line, robotic production line, right? This is something I would like to share here. And regarding this, and I would like to share two major vendors to look at this IQVIA, right? So they are the one of the leading vendors or providers of digital twins in healthcare. Okay. And if you are doing really some research, or if you want to really want to study something, right? Probably you can see different products here. So where are they use this digital twins? And so probably you can use this one for your research area. You see this clinical products planning suite, grant plan. So these are the various products they are owning actually, not only clinical, commercial products, everything they are having. But this mainly this IQVIA is a huge vendor. They'll be taking care of this healthcare. See this patient engagement suite. What is this? I told right, complete hospital management, everything they'll be taking care of this. Okay, so this is healthcare area. This person, I mean IQVIA, this guy will be a great vendor. And you see this Schneider, and I told right, robotics. So in that perspective, right, this guy will be a the big one, big person, right? So what are the digital twins? Where are they applying? Okay, mainly they apply to simulate robotics. Okay, suppose someone wants to build one robot for particular application, right? So this Schneider, right? So he is a leading vendor, one of the leading vendor, and he will be simulating the particular stuff. Then they finalize the product, and then final configuration will be given. So this is what happens commercially, right? What happens in this digital twin technology? How the things are. Immediately, we won't go directly, to build a robot or like Indian movie, right? We won't go that way. So we will be building some simulation, and based on that simulation, right, we will be evaluating, and then everything is done, then we'll go. So this Schneider is a company name. They are doing that kind of thing. Mainly, just want to highlight that robotic area. They are doing the great things. Okay. So few things I would like to highlight. And this is another one. Yeah. So role of Gen A in AI-based digital twins in Industry 5 and evolution to Industry 6. That's what I told. Okay, so slowly this Gen A is replacing the existing deep learning or NLP concepts in this digital twin. And then, we are moving into Industry 6 actually. So really, if you want to do some research, right, especially on this, probably you can also read this, how this Gen A will be playing an important role in this industrial revolution, right, point of view. That's good. This is something I would like to share, and I'll be continuing few other slides. Okay. Okay. So I'm sharing my PPT. Is it visible? Or I have to stop share and share it again? Okay. So hope my PPT is visible now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll be continuing here. 1 second, let me run. Okay. So these are the 5 KPIs to measure digital twin implementation success. So far I have told you the detailed stuff actually, how to implement digital technology, sorry, twin technology, and what are the different components need to have, and who are all the actors and players, business users, right? Everything I have told. And so this is something we have to check in the digital twin while we implement. These are the 5 KPIs. Okay. So first thing is operational efficiency. So simply, right, we cannot just, trust the things as it is, but this KPIs are important. Operational efficiency and how far this is useful for the cost saving. Okay, that is another one, KPI. Okay, you know that what is key parameter indicators. That's what I'm talking about. And then the productivity. How far this gives the productivity good. Right. Operational efficiency means probably we may talk about accuracy, right, or effectiveness, right? As a human being, you are monitoring for example, I told, right, one example, simple example, some nurses or some healthcare provider, they are monitoring a particular patient, or it is very hard to monitor each and everything, right? We cannot have a human beings for each and everyone, everything to monitor oxygen, right? Not like that. So from a single dashboard, we are able to monitor. That's what operational efficiency, efficacy. And definitely this will be the cost saving, right? So already we are talking about AI is replacing human beings. So that's true anyway. But if you look at this healthcare, we are implementing this digital twin technology in healthcare. Just you think about, I have told few use cases, but I could tell you a lot of use cases. Just you do that, Google it. Okay, you will get a lot of use cases where we implement this digital tech twin in healthcare domain alone. I'm talking about. Definitely, there will be a lot of replacement. Okay, I'll be giving another one few use cases in next slides also. So definitely that will be the cost savings, right? And then the productivity will be increased actually. So as a human being, it is very hard to monitor your patient and getting the data and the insights, whether he is doing good or not. It is very hard actually, right? So this one will improve the productivity, and definitely we have to take care of this product quality. And finally, because you are implementing this technology, this one in a healthcare. Okay, I'll be focusing more on for healthcare. That's what. So this product quality is very, very important. We implement this one in a healthcare, and directly we are involving with the human beings. So that product quality should be good. And then ROI, return on investment. So these are the 5 key parameters we need to take care while we implement digital twin applications in our premise or for our organization. So this is what the thing. Okay. Then, just want to share the research scope, right? And of course, there are a lot of research scopes are there in digital twin. And as I told, right, I don't know, about 150 participants are here. I don't know, all are from computer science engineering background, or I don't know, but maybe if you are in a different background, electronics domain, mechanical domain, CSC domain, right? So there is no restriction you to implement, to use this digital twin as well as to do research on your domain. There is no restriction. Of course, we use AI, but that can be managed by you. But it's not a matter of, okay, we need to implement only in this domain. I mean, only AI engineers have to work on, not like that actually. Okay, as I told, right, you are a IoT engineer, right? Probably you can use this digital twin for the collecting data, and you may get some insight. You may publish some papers. So what I'm trying to say, this healthcare domain is probably right. You may AI imaging is entering all healthcare sectors now. Okay, that's what in the first slide itself I told. We are moving into intelligent AI imaging, right? Healthcare imaging. So not only the prediction, okay, so this image having some issue, yes or no, not like that, not only that one. So it will be giving a lot of insights from the image. So we are entering into into that sectors. So probably you may explore a lot of ideas on that, and you can do the lot of research on it. And probably there is no wonder you can expect some curriculum components will be soon, right? So if we may expect that at that one, so probably focusing on this digital twin will be the good one for this time, and a huge scope for research and publication in this area. I'm sure. I mean, I have seen many things, right? While we publish some white papers, right? So on this digital twin, right? So I have come across a lot of things. A lot of research areas are there actually. Okay, and how to optimize this digital twin and how to make the things safer, because I have not talked about a safety point. Okay, how to secure your application, right? That I have not talked about much technically, but that is again another one scope. And as I told, right, it's a cross-disciplinary skill development, AI, medical, IoT, as well as simulation. And industry, academia, collaboration opportunities are there. Probably we may discuss with some other industries. You may do some POCs, proof of concepts for them. That's what I told, right? So you may get some simulation models, and then you may apply your functionality for heart or any organs, right? and which is, we need to focus more on that. So even nowadays, if you look at this one, this cancer is, it's a kind of common thing nowadays, right? So people are spending more money on that. So maybe probably we can focus something on that, and probably that is a possible thing. You can predict cancer. Okay, a lot of stuffs are there actually. So this is something what I just want to share, not only academic, so all the industry as well as academy communities must adapt this technology nowadays. I mean, it's a important thing. So as I told, right, it's not a newly, coming into this market, not like that actually, this digital twin. But this AI powered, probably you can enhance this digital twin more and more. That's what I'm trying to say. And I have already given them some demo that simulations, so how you may feel, right, or predict something using the giving the value. So I just already that I have pinged that website. You just go and check manufacturing area, what are the different use cases are there, and how that use cases can be managed, right, through this digital twin. Many things you are able to manage or check. Okay, good. And AI-powered smart hospitals. Actually, this digital twin, it's one of the technology, right? If you want to convert your hospital as smart, right? Just you can go with that. But this robotic stuff is something coming up actually speaking. This robotic are playing an important role in these healthcare sectors also. It's just few use cases, so for your information. Probably you all know that, right? Anyway, I just would like want to showcase this. Something impressed me. So this one, autonomous imaging system. So suppose as patient we go to for MRI and CT, right? You know that, right? What happens in that? So except patient, no one should be there. You know that constraint, right? There are UV rays or right. That will be a vulnerable one for us. So this kind of robo will be guiding us, right? And for a scanning. So it is what called as self-scanning routes. So no one will be entering. So as a patient, we go and probably this robo will be guiding, and then you may scan yourself, right? That will guide, and so that what happens. So of course, this machine operation will be happening from outside. That you know that, right? But here again, that human interaction will not be there in the particular scanning room. This is probably could be a smart hospital, right? Application. And if you look at this, fully automatic robotic dentist, right? So as a dentist, right? We need to think about whether we need to go with this BDS. We need to study about this BDS or MDS in future. That is what the situation now. So it's not a partial automatic. If you look at this, it's a fully automatic robot dentist. So that guy will be taking care of everything, right? So definitely there will be a interface or interaction. So based on that, on the particular patient, taking that one. And this is quite interesting. So this is something robotic scrub nurse. And hope I think I don't know whether you are able to see that one. So this is the robo actually. This robo helps the doctor to provide the instruments. See this kind of scissors and knives for the surgery, right? So how it gives means, so he won't ask. I mean, this doctor won't ask, okay, give this. Is not like that actually. So,
విడిచేయలేదు.
okay. So this robo will be monitoring the real-time videos. You see this one here, right? Based on that, so this provides the particular components. Okay, doctor may need this scissor or knife. So that kind of stuff, this one, robotic scrub nurse actually. So this is few of the things using robotics, right? We are able to achieve. And another thing, you just listen, I mean, AI-powered patient care. probably this could be a simple thing, right? So we have a lot of deep learning, trained models. So you are able to do what this particular patient is doing, right? So again, right? So can be monitored outside. So this is another one use case, and this is another one interesting thing, right? Smart pharmacies, right? So based on the prescription, this robo will pick the medicines and will deliver it. Sorry again that I just repeated this one. So these are the few real-time use cases, right? Probably will be mostly, I mean, this robotics will be playing an important role now. So what I'm trying to say here, why I show this one, not only in healthcare. So now another one thing is coming, that Gen AI, right? And then agentic AI, that, right? So another one is robotic AI is coming. Definitely, we'll be having another one B stream soon. So that robotic AI completely takes care of this kind of application. So handling robots, right, designing robots, everything will be there actually. So that is another one big domain is coming up. So all the manufacturing industries, all the sectors are started to use these robots. So that's the reason. Just I want like to highlight a few things on robots here. Okay. And 1 second, I stop share and we'll go to 1 second. I'd like to share a few other things. Uh, Start to share again. Okay. So this one, right? I've shared this link. Maybe parallelly you may check other stuff actually. Okay. This one, so really it's a good source actually to know about different diseases, right? Anatomy of pie system, complete anatomy, bony landmarks, probably specialties, right? Cardiology, dentist. So please explore it. And what is happening here, right? It may give you a complete tour of the particular, organs and what happens here, right? Okay. And maybe, okay. So kind of a learning material, right? Probably you can use this one. Okay. So this one probably you just know about, but they say this tool will be, I mean, AI will assist you to give more, information on this actually. So if there is any abdominal issue, how to treat it, something it will be telling. So something, just go and check it actually. This is another one. Um, okay, procedures and treatments you see here. What is the procedures and treatments here? A lot of stuffs actually. So if you need any images or any data, okay, to build your search component, probably you might check this one. Okay, that's what this idea. Okay, or just I shared it in shader. Generic is fine. Okay, this is what I told, right? This is pharmacy automation market development of. Okay, this is uh, already this Tom and Dickinson. These are the companies. They already have this product actually. Okay, so this is how they have implemented this. Okay, you may go and check it here. Okay, this is what I told, right? So the one of the interesting point is, so this is what I told, right? Fully automatic robotic robot dentist performs world's first human procedure. Just think about it, right? And see the result of it actually. nightmare fuel, maybe historic mode dental profession. AI control automation robot has performed the entire procedure on a human patient for the first time, about 8 times faster than a human dentist could do. So see that one. So how far they are accuracy and efficiently. Okay. So this is the way things are gearing up nowadays. Okay. That's all about my session. And if you would like to ask any questions, probably may stop share. Yes. And go on question and answers. Not only this digital twin, and if you want to share any other stuffs in agents, agentic AI, agent AI, anything may be discussed. All are available or not actually.
Participants, you can post your questions in the
Any
chat
other
box.
things you want? Probably anyone is posted. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Vivek Kumar Sharma was asking what is the future of digital twin in coming era. So, right, that's what I told in many areas. So, future of digital twin, right? Need to implement the latest AI components, right? Probably the agents or LLMs probably can be implemented. And you can extend the application, not only in healthcare, right? I told in different domain, we are able to use this digital twin, probably that can be extended. So this, right, mainly these robots can get some insight, and based on that insight, the robot can be acting towards it. So that way, the future will be actually. So that's what I told. Robotic AI is getting boom actually. So most of the manufacturing companies already started to use this robots and to supervise the components and machineries in their organization. So nowadays, I know that the supervisors are there. They'll be monitoring. They'll be checking the values, components, and how they are working. But this robots will be taking care of everything nowadays. That's thing. The things are moving. So probably this twin technology will be there. Already there, but anyway. Okay. See, any suggestions, learning resources for digital twins in the sense, see, that's what I told. Here, there are a lot of things. It's digital twins, it's a kind of, you know, it's an environment you are implementing, right? So you must know different things, probably the data ingestion point, okay, data warehouse, and mining perspective. You need to know a lot of things, and then AI, right? So there is no specific learning materials for that. It's not a kind of implementing agents. It's a kind of not implementing the predicting this patient is having a disease or not. That kind of ML algorithms. We are not building that one here. It's a huge environment we are building. Should be a holistic way. There are a lot of stuffs are involved already. As I told, that's what I focus more on that components. What are the components are involved, right? So that's the thing. Digital, what is that? I couldn't understand. Unsil Shafi.
Hello, sir. Am I
Digital
audible?
twinning. Yeah, you are audible. Digital twinning, yep.
Sir, actually,
Patenting.
yes, sir. Because when you're looking into the patenting, like for example, if you're looking for a product or a not service based, like if you're going for product based, like
Hmm.
new products, like innovative or inventive product, sometimes then the problem of patenting comes, right, sir? Because with the help of digital twinning, if we come up with a product, then the patenting will have a conflict, right? So how can we like separate these two concept, like which one should be patented, which one will be like a twinned product?
See, you are doing, you are getting the intellectual, you are registering intellectual property for your do not use learning, do not use doing. You may say, but for example, just assume that I told one robot that is doing all the dentist operations. So that can be patented. That product, that vendor, right? They are doing the patent on that robot, right? That way only these intellectual property concepts will be working, right? So probably what I'm trying to say. So to operate that kind of application, you may you may use this digital twins or whatever it is, right? You cannot, no need to say I'm using digital twin, I'm using AI, this model, this model. No, not needed actually. I'm using Python, I'm using Kafka, not needed. So you are going to build one product for this using this digital twin in the sense, probably you can register that product first of all. If that is not available in the market, you just register it, then you can try it. There will be no conflict actually. It's an open source only, right? You have a lot of things are there actually. Hope I answered your question, Anshul.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got your points.
Yeah. Just think about that way in healthcare or in manufacturing or in maybe any other sectors can be implemented this for a product. That way we can think. Okay. Should I wait for any other questions or
Participants, any more questions?
thank you, Gopinath sir. Thank you again. Okay. Yes, Jennifer ma'am, then can we wind up or want to continue any other stuff?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think there are no more questions. Thank you very much, sir, for your interesting and very informative session on digital twins. The talk was very insightful and informative, and the demonstrations were really useful for all of us. We greatly appreciate the time and effort you took to share your expertise and experiences with us. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity, first of all, and shared this info to all of you. That's great.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll be logging off. Thank you all.
Participants, now we have come to the last session of the FDP. Let's start with the valedictory session. I now invite our respected head of the department and coordinator of this FDP, Dr. Helton Zinatha ma'am, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening to all. Respected dignitaries, esteemed resource persons, dear participants, and my beloved colleagues. It is indeed a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this special occasion, marking the successful completion of our 6 days online ATL FDP on recent trends and future directions on AI for medical imaging. First and foremost, we extend our sincere gratitude to ATL, the AICT Teaching and Learning Academy, for selecting us to conduct this FDP. This opportunity is truly meaningful for us as it is the Second online Atal FDP organized by the Department of Information Technology, St. Joseph's College of Engineering. And we thank Atal for their trust, support, and recognition. And we express our heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Babu Manoharan sir, our Managing Director, Mr. Sashi Shekhar sir, our Executive Director, Ms. Jessie Priya ma'am, our Principal sir, Dr. Vadi Seshagiri Rao, and our Dean, Lata Selvi ma'am, School of Computing, for their continuous encouragement, guidance, and unwavering support in all our academic endeavors. Their collective leadership has been the strongest pillar behind the success of this FDP. I sincerely thank Dr. Teresa Jennifer, Associate Professor, and my colleague and coordinator of this FDP for her unwavering support, meticulous planning, and dedicated effort in ensuring the smooth and successful organization of this program. Our sincere appreciation goes to all our distinguished resource persons from various academic institutions and industries, including foreign experts, whose lessons and contributions have added immense value to this FDP. Each of you has enriched these sessions with deep insights, real-world expertise, and inspiring perspectives. We sincerely thank. I list out the resource person names. Dr. Inbamalar, Professor, RMK College of Engineering and Technology. Then Dr. S.K. Lavanya, Assistant Professor, MIT Campus, Anna University. Mr. Hari Krishnan, Scientist, CDAC Chennai. Then Dr. Hemlada Kanyapan, Faculty, University of Massachusetts. Then Mr. Sai Satish, CEO, Indian Service. Dr. S. Prela Selvi, Professor, School of Computing, Satyabama Institute of Technology. Kritika, Dr. Kritika Balakrishnan, Postdoctoral Research Associate, University of Illinois, College of Medicine, Rockford. Then Dr. Jones Sam Mertens, Assistant Professor, University of Catania, Italy. Dr. Suganya, Consultant Dermatologist, Rela Hospital. Dr. Suresh Kanyapan, Senior Software Engineer, Data Flow. And in today's session, Dr. R. Joseph Manoj, Senior Data Scientist, Hexaware Technologies. And we are truly grateful for this time, effort, and insight each of you contributed to make this FDP an enriching and impactful. Finally, a special thanks for the wonderful participants who have turned up in such a great number from different colleges and universities throughout India. Your support made this event more successful one. Finally, I extend my warm appreciation to all our team members and colleagues who have worked behind the scenes to ensure the smooth conduct of this program. Once again, my heartfelt thanks to each and everyone for your valuable support. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Participants, I have posted the feedback link in the chat box. Kindly fill the feedback form. There are a few instructions for the participants now as we are going to proceed to the test session and the feedback session. Let me read out the instructions. Participants, please complete the test in the Atal portal. In case you are not able to attend there, kindly wait patiently. We will provide you with the Google form. You can complete the test in the Google form, but the test is compulsory. Next, we would like to have your feedback. So you can post all your feedback in the chat box now about the FDP, and you can also send your feedback in the WhatsApp group. We will enable the WhatsApp group. We will open it to all the participants, so you can type all your feedbacks in the WhatsApp group also. And even now, those who are interested, you can unmute and By switching on the camera, you can give your feedback to us now, or you can record at your home, record a video and send to us through WhatsApp. Those who are interested, you can send your video feedback to us through WhatsApp, or you can even unmute your mic and camera and give your feedbacks. And the last instruction, a very important one, we need to process all the 6 days attendance and the test marks. Only then your certificate will be generated. So we need some time to process all the 6 days attendance and then your test marks also. So kindly wait patiently. You will receive your certificate by next week. Thank you, participants.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hello,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
ma'am. At what time it will start in that Atal FTP? Is the link active, or we have to wait till the time what you mentioned in the brochure?
Wait for a minute, sir, please.
Okay, ma'am.
Participants, your quiz link in the portal will be available after 10 minutes. We have set the time. After 10 minutes, your quiz link will be available. It will be active for 24 hours. Your quiz link will be available after 10 minutes. Kindly wait and check. If you're not able to do the quiz in the portal, do not worry. We have Google form. We will post it. Kindly wait for 10 minutes and check in your portal.
Can we get the materials of the sessions, ma'am? Like the first introduction session and the session which was handled by MIT, ma'am.
Sure, ma'am. All the sessions, recordings and materials will be shared with you through email before Monday, ma'am.